I can remember my first job. This is ever Oasis, by the way, for the 3DS. No sequel for this. Not on the Switch. Nope. And this is the same people that made the 3D versions, the remasters of the Zelda games on the 64. But anyway, let's go and help some people out. My first job was when I was 14, okay? I went to an all-boys school, um, and you had to really, I mean, it was, yeah, see, these are requests and do addends you have to get. Let's see. Uh, can I get a stamp? I don't have any stamp cards. Okay. Restock. Let's see. Let's see. I have. Oh. Okay. I don't have enough materials to restock. Thank you very much. Let's see. Can I ask you? So my first job was working at a swap meet. Now this was a swap meet that is now this is a Pacific University, and it was a drive-in movie theater. Like you take your car, you drive. You know what a drive-in theater is, right? For those of you who are too young to remember, you basically it's like a parking lot with a giant projector. Like imagine this is the giant projector, and there's cars, rows and rows of cars, with these sort of walkie-talkie speakers so that you can hear the movie from far away because you're outside and you're listening in your car. You just make out with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever. You're not really watching the movie. That's the old joke. Obsidian Hand and Woodsea Labyrinth. But even if you use a lot of gold slabs. Oh, I have to go through the gold labyrinth, I think, to find this. And let me tell you how hard this job was. So it's a swap meet, right? And at a swap meet, you can find various items that have been used, some new, but you're basically setting up. You're setting up with tarp and aluminum pole or steel poles, and you're selling anything from whatever was up in the attic, cereal, farmer's market, VCRs, DVDs, toys, tools, electric appliances, BB guns, pottery, ceramic dolls, anything, porcelain dolls, anything you can think of. That's what a swap meet is. It's great. You get used books. You can find something that's worth really a lot of money. Let's see. What can I restock you for? Plenty of stock. I don't have enough materials to restock. Let's see. Let's talk outside. So this looks like a swap meet, right? But let me tell you how hard the swap meet was. You have to get up at 3 in the morning, okay? Every Sunday I would get up. We only did the swap meets on Sundays, and that was to help pay for my private school because it was a Catholic school I went to. And you had to get up at 3 in the morning. Oh, you got to run up. You got to get more materials here. And then what you would do is you have your breakfast, and you get out of the house by 4:30. So you have an hour and a half to get ready, and you're not staying for very long at home getting ready. You get there by about 5 o'clock, and you set up it takes about an hour to set up everything, okay? So that means you have to get the concrete platform for the umbrella. You have to get the register. You have to get the table, the folding table for your personal belongings. Then you have to get blankets or rugs or whatever you use. You set up your items, take them out of boxes. You have to have a van, of course, a truck or a van. And you take them all out of the boxes. You put the boxes back in the van. You set up the tent poles, right? So you're setting up these poles that are made of aluminum or steel. Then you set up the tarp, and that's it. And you're there for about 8 hours. And we were there till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1,400 hours. So you're there in that hot sun. Remember how in Los Angeles it was very hot today as of the date of my posting this. Of course you got to help out. Of course we'll help out. That's what we do. Always help out the less fortunate, right? It doesn't matter. Cool. So that was hard. Every Sunday I did this up until I would say um, 1996, late 96, okay, when I didn't go to school there anymore. My grades were so poor that I transferred to a public school just to finish high school. So all these stores. So it's like a swap meet. You go out there, you shop around, but it's hard work. And that was the first part-time job I ever had. Now here's my to-do things. Now, did I make any money off of this job? Not really. They gave me whatever, but most of the money had to go toward my school. And I didn't work again until 2005 when I did the Sears and Roebuck warehousing. And that was almost a thankless job. I did a week and a half, and then they kind of fired me because I couldn't do certain work that involved a pitchfork and turning brush. Like the kind of brush you see in brush fires, that green stuff that sticks out. It's like wild grass that grows too long. You had to turn it with a pitchfork, and I couldn't do it because it requires more strength than that. So jobs are jobs. As I'm getting close to finding my dream job, or at least a job that I can keep for a long time, I think back to Ever Oasis, and I think back to my very first job, and I think, can you do better than me? Can I do better than you? I'm enjoying YouTube. I have over 400 subscribers. I have almost 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. So I hope that I can continue doing this, and see if I'll never have to work again, but we'll see. I don't know about monetizing my stuff, but we'll go from here. We'll see what happens.